What's going on, my people? What's going on? This is Profe Gayu, and I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I've been away for a long time, but I'm back. So right now I'm going to talk about what's been going on with me here in Mexico and around the world. So stay tuned.
Couldn't take it no more, so I left the matrix.
And my money just tripled. I had a good time and it cost me a little. So I found peace, tranquility, faith in my abilities.
I couldn't fake no more, so I left the matrix.
Profe Gayu's back. For those who don't know, I'm Profe Gayu, and I started my YouTube channel in 2020 when I started my transition from the United States to the Dominican Republic. I had left the active duty army and I wanted to pursue life in the Dominican Republic. So what I did was I started the transition in 2020 where I became part-time and was, steadily moving my stuff over there, got an apartment, and eventually in the 2021, I was there full-time. I got my residency permit in the Dominican Republic. And now we're in 2023, where I moved to Mexico and got my permanent residency in Mexico. And now I'm doing my life in Mexico and the Dominican Republic in 2024. And I'm going to talk to you all about what's been going on with me. So I haven't really been making any videos because I wanted to take a break from YouTube. I was doing a lot of content in the Dominican Republic, and I started to do some content in Mexico, but I wanted to take a break, take a breather, figure out what I'm going to do in the future with the 3 channels that I have. And one thing I'm going to do with this channel is I'm going to continue to share information about the different countries that I live in, because I'm here in Mexico for the most part, but I'm also still in the Dominican Republic. So I'm going to talk about those countries, talk about some of my travels, just share information that I think will be beneficial to you, the audience. Also, as I go to different hotels and different resorts, I want to be able to give you all that experience, because I know that my wife and I, we love to go out and sightsee and go to these really nice places. But sometimes on YouTube or on the internet, they don't really give you the true idea of what that place is. So I want to be able to share that all with you as well. So I have another channel, which I'll put in the description, which is Profe Gayu en Español. And in that channel, it's my wife and I, we basically talk about a lot of the same themes we have in this channel, but we go deeper in the cultural experience, and it's in Spanish, so we do it in Spanish. And also I have the Global Footprint channel, which is a channel that I just converted from one of my old channels to this channel. And on this channel, I'm going to actually just basically have interviews with folks living across the world. And the premise is I don't want to give it away because I don't want to steal my idea. But I'm getting the videos together as I'm getting a few interviews lined up. Then I start putting them out every so often, so you all can get the experience from an expert living in that particular country. So that's it. That's the plan that I have for the 3 channels that I have. Again, with those other 2 channels, the Global Footprint and Profe Gayu en Español, you can see the link in the description. Please go over there and subscribe and check out some of the videos. Also, I wanted to take the time out to really settle into Mexico. So right now, I live in central Mexico in a city called Puebla, but I'll only be here for another 2 months. And after that, I'll be moving to Mexico City, to where I'll probably be in Mexico City for the next couple of years until my wife and I decide to go elsewhere. So what's been up here in Mexico? Everything. Basically, I've really been settling down. I mean, I got, bank accounts. I've been going sightseeing. I've actually had experience with different businesses here. Um, I've gotten the hang of what it's like to rent here and what it's like to, be a part of Mexican society outside of Mexico City. Because, Mexico City is like the capital. That's the big city. That's where everything happens. But outside of Mexico City, there's also other large cities such as Puebla, Monterrey, Guadalajara, Tijuana, some of these other large cities that have a lot going on, but they are more authentically Mexican. So that's what I've been experiencing, and it's been very interesting. Develop a nice routine here. Pretty soon I'll put out a cost of living, a relative cost of living, right? Because for everyone is different. Relative cost of living video, I'll be putting it out soon, as well as some trips that we have taken and that we're going to be taking real soon through Mexico, and just give you all the Mexican experience. I know there's a lot of expats living in Mexico, doing a lot of different videos. And one thing you'll find with my videos where I like to be more informative rather than sightseeing. I know sometimes folks want to see the different sites and the cool, places to visit and to see, which is cool. But I'm more of a information sharer. And one thing I really want to give you all the experience on is dealing with immigration, is dealing with businesses, is dealing with banks, how to build your credit here. Because that's one thing I've learned that's very similar to the US, but they actually have their own system here, which is similar but different. And I've been learning that in the past few months. I've also learned the way they do business here, right? It's different. The importance of an RFC and an FSA, the people. I've been definitely learning a lot, and one thing I've learned that most people do not talk about, I feel like in some of these videos when they talk about Mexico as a foreigner, is there's always a cheaper way to do things, right? You can always save money. Mexico can be expensive, but Mexico can also be inexpensive. What do I mean by that? This is what I mean. If you live near Walmart and you say, hey, Walmart is familiar. Walmart has everything I need, everything from groceries to clothing to everything in between. I'll just shop at Walmart. Or I'll just shop at the Mega Soriana that's nearby, right? Cool. Well, just so you know, you may get some things on the cheap, but you're pretty much going to be paying the same prices that you were paying in the United States or maybe in Canada and some of these other countries, right? That's how you spend money if you want to. If you want to save money, I highly recommend frequent trips to the nearest market, because the nearest market you'll find your meats, you'll find your fruits and vegetables at a fraction of the price. I'm telling you, you will. I'm telling you. So that's how you save money. But sometimes shopping at Walmart can be very comfortable, right? Especially if you have, I don't know, one of those American Express credit cards here in Mexico that can, after you spend 2,500, after you spend 2,500 pesos or 3,000 pesos, they'll give you 500 pesos back, right? So, I mean, I get that, you're getting your money's worth, but I think that you will definitely benefit from shopping locally, for one, and for two, getting your products at a fraction of the price. Also, how are you getting around? Are you getting around with Uber? Are you getting around in a taxi? Or are you getting around using the local bus system, right? So getting around for an Uber ride, maybe if you're taking a short ride, maybe it'll take you, it'll cost $5, the equivalent of $5, right? Or maybe it costs you the equivalent of $10. But if you were to take the bus, maybe you're only paying 20 pesos or 10 pesos or 7 pesos, right? It can be a huge, huge difference, especially when the value of the dollar is decreasing against the peso, right? When I first moved here, early in 2023, I believe it was around 18 to 1, maybe 19 to 1. Right now, we're at 16 to 1, right? 16 pesos to $1. So your money, at least your US dollars, is not going as further as they were a little while ago. So that's also something to keep in mind. Also, your housing. How are you living? Are you living in a place with luxury? I am. I'm living in a pretty luxurious places where they have a lot of. I move here for the amenities, but it's pretty luxurious, and the price is definitely more than one we need to spend. But I'm here for the luxuries. You know, in my building we have a swimming pool, jacuzzi, tennis courts, indoor basketball court. There are sauna, steam rooms. Um, they have offices that you can use if you want to have a little private area for business or for working or whatever. Um, a kitchen area, outdoor kitchen area, indoor kitchen area, a karaoke room, a yoga studio, uh, obviously a gym if I haven't mentioned that yet. Yeah, this place has it all. So I'm more so paying for the amenities than the actual living space I'm living in, right? But you don't have to pay for all that, right? You can definitely spend a lot cheaper for rent. And that's the thing. If you want to spend here in Mexico, you can spend. But if you want to save money here in Mexico, you can also save money too and still live well. Saving money doesn't mean that you're living in a poor area or you're shopping for low quality products. No, it's just a matter of where you're going to shop or where you're going to spend your money or how you're spending your money. So just keep that in mind here in Mexico, because I hear a lot of people talk about how Mexico is super expensive, and Mexico can be expensive, but also Mexico can be very affordable as well. This depends on your lifestyle and how you want to live your lifestyle here in Mexico. That's all it is. But that's what's been going on with me here in Mexico. I haven't really been traveling around in Mexico. I've been staying put to settling down here in Puebla, even though I'm moving to Ciudad Mexico, Mexico City real soon. We got quite a few trips planned. I'm going to be going to this summer. Of course, I'll be going to the Dominican Republic. I'll be there for about month and some change this summer, so definitely hit me up. I'll be in Santo Domingo for the most part, so hit me up if some of you all will be out there in Santo Domingo. Hit me up. I'll be there this summer. Also, my wife and I were going with some friends. We're going to visit Argentina and possibly Brazil and Paraguay added on in that trip as well. So that'll be really interesting. And yeah, so we'll be doing some traveling. So I'm basically just sitting still here in Mexico until I get moving on that. And some resorts this summer. And that's it. So I'll be putting out some more videos very soon. I'm back. And please comment down below on your ideas of resorts in the Dominican Republic, because I'm going to be going to at least 2 resorts, and I'm really curious about know what you all think. And also, again, I'll be in Santo Domingo. Let me know if you're going to be there this summer, and let me know if you're also going to be traveling to Argentina. We'll be spending most of our time of our traveling this summer in Argentina. So I'm really curious. Some of you are going to be out there. You have any recommendations for places to go in Buenos Aires, in Bariloche, Iguazu, and Ushuaia. All right, so let me know. Peace.
What up, my people? Hola, mi gente. Gracias por tu apoyo. Da me gusta, sigue mi canal y comparte con toda tu familia. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please give it a like and subscribe and share with all your family if you enjoy my content. Peace.